Thank you for joining us. In this video, we're going to be talking about some of the common mistakes buyers make when buying a home.
And Alan, one of the most important things that people make mistake is not talking to the right loan officer. And
That is important.
And that is very important, obviously, because a lot of times they end up getting a pre-approval from their bank, then to find out later that when they're under contract, that the loan officer didn't look at everything. They didn't look at their income. They didn't look at they just looked at their credit, and based on their credit, they give them a letter. And then now you're under contract to buying this home, and then find out that because they didn't look at your income, now you don't qualify because you took too much expensive because you were self-employed, or you just didn't report that much money, or you were getting bonuses from your job that they don't allow to count, and they give you a pre-approval that was based on nothing. So that's one of the big mistakes, obviously. So you gotta make sure you get a loan officer that helps you. They know, and also customer service plays a big part. You want a loan officer who's available. If you need to ask them a question, you call them, they'll call you back. A lot of times some of these lenders take days and days to get back to you, and by the time they get back to you, you're in trouble. Another thing also that is very important is saving money. How do you save money? Well, good loan officers have different type of programs loan programs they could get you into, which fit more with your situation, and they could give you that, and obviously better interest rate, a better closing cost. That's very important, allows you to save a lot of money. So getting a loan officer is very important to get the right person.
And it's less of a headache for both sides, the buyers and the sellers, when
It
you're in
is.
this transaction. Number two is skipping a home inspection. And this is a crucial part of the buyer point when it comes to your transaction here, because if you skip a home inspection, there could be issues that you are unaware of that's going on with the house, right?
It is.
Hire a home inspector, they'll check what's going on behind the walls, your electrical, your plumbing, they'll take a look at the roof, make sure everything is running fine, right? Your HVAC, which is really important too, another expensive part of the home. You want to feel comfortable knowing that you're purchasing a house that doesn't have any major issues that are going to arise, right?
It is.
You want to be able to sleep good at night, knowing that, hey, I made the right choice when it came to purchasing this home. And not only that, if there are some minor issues, we can actually use that as a negotiating piece when it comes to negotiating either some of the closing costs or getting those repairs fixed. So hiring a home inspector is a very crucial aspect when it comes to buying a house, and it'll only cost you a few $100s out of pocket when it comes to paying for someone to inspect your home.
And obviously that's something that some people get to skip because I think they want to save a little bit of money, but end up costing them a lot of money. And like you mentioned, also they could negotiate some of that stuff that they find there. That's very important.
Exactly.
So number three, which is our final, one of the things that is very important, one of the biggest mistakes is not using a real estate agent to represent you. Some people think that it costs you money, and in actuality, if you're a home buyer, you can actually use an agent to represent you and help you. It doesn't cost you anything. And one of those instances is when you're buying a new construction. A lot of people think that, they go see a new construction, they talk to the representative there, and they, tell them, okay, come, we'll help you buy the house. They don't know that you could actually have an agent represent you, and that's not going to cost you anything else, because already the builder already has an set amount to pay the agent to represent you on your behalf, and you could help, when you buy a new construction, getting extra things for not just the negotiation of the home, but also additional bonus that they could negotiate to upgrades and things like that. So that's one thing. You want to make sure that you get a representation from an agent. Also, another one is open house. People go to an open house, they talk to the agent showing the house, and they say, I want to buy this house. That agent helped them, but what they don't know is that this agent represents the seller, not you.
Exactly.
So what they're going to do, they're going to make sure you pay the highest dollars for that house. They give you the lowest contingency date, that's not going to protect your earnest money and your money. Now, if you hire an agent, he's going to look out for your behalf, and again, you don't have to pay any additional dollars. So it's very important when you're buying a home to pick the right agent and someone who represents. So make sure you have somebody who has experience, who knows the market, who will give you access to all the properties in the market, but also negotiate and look out in behalf of you.
All right, so those are the common mistakes that we went over that are avoidable. And that you can avoid when it comes to buying a home. So that's something to think about. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Feel free to reach out to us by phone or email. We'll gladly speak to you or answer your email question. Thank you for watching.
Have a great day.
Bueno, sí.